How do folks, and welcome to day 3. Well, we had a very late night last night, absolutely wasted this morning, so we're having a nice easy start, but we're going to be heading off to Animal Kingdom today. Hopefully get to ride on Flight of Passage, but we'll see how the day goes. Hopefully we'll get somewhere nice to have a bit of food as well. Anyway, on to the day. Well, another 100+ day today in sunny Florida. There's a tree of life. So, Disney's Animal Kingdom, I think everyone will agree it's the warmest of all the parks, so remember to stay hydrated because it can get very warm in this park. One of the things I love about Animal Kingdom, the floating mountains. Absolutely beautiful here in Pandora. If you think it looks good during the day, you should see it at night time. All the bioluminescence that is in the floor, you probably see a little bit of it there, little green patches and blue patches. But all that lights up and glows in the dark and looks absolutely magical. There's 2 rides here in Pandora. You've got Navi River and you've also got Flight of Passage. Both of them actually get really long lines. Pandora's Flight of Passage is the one where it's a simulator ride where you fly in the back of an Ecron or a Banshee and you fly through the world of Avatar. It's really good, very immersive. Can be a bit tricky if you've got any kind of like motion sickness or anything like that, so you might need to take a little tablet before you get on there if you get motion sickness, but one of my favourite rides in the whole of Disney World. You've also got Navi River, and that is basically like a river caves, everything glows in the dark. That gets a long wait queue for that in standby. It's not really worth the lightning lane, but if you want to get on sooner rather than later, then yeah, use a lightning lane on that. But it's a slow loading process, so that's why it gets a long queue. Definitely not worth more than 30 minutes. Flight of Passage always has a long queue because it's a very popular ride, probably the most popular ride in the whole of this park, but it's worth it, very worth it. It's also one of the individual choices if you want to get a ticket. I personally would pay the price of it, so yeah, have a go, see what you think. Let me know in the comments below if you've ridden any of them and let me know what you think. So here at Sa'tuli Canteen, got the famous cheeseburger pods with some chips and coleslaw. Bizdig's gone for the Pandora Sunrise. Is that right? The Pandora Sunrise. She's got cheeseburger pods as well. You can get fountain beverages as well. Get your cokes, waters, but they do have quite a variety of pale ales. There's even a Banshee wine if you want to indulge in that. But it's very well themed. And this is the famous cheeseburger pod. Basically, it's a McDonald's cheeseburger, all in a like steamed bao bun. It's true. This just tastes like a McDonald's cheeseburger. Little hint of the pickle, which isn't always my favourite, but it's blended so nicely. So yeah, definitely worth a try if you like that type of thing. Right, so this is the Night Blossom, one of Fizzkid's favourites. What's in it?
Pear and blonde.
What's it? Is it pineapple bobble balls on? Pear bobble balls on the top. Anyway, it's really nice and it's really refreshing on a hot afternoon like we've got today. So we're currently in Wind Traders, where obviously you can get lots of merch relating to the Pandora, and one of the most unique things I've seen in Disney World, this little thing. You sit in the chair and this apparatus scans your face and then puts you into your very own action figure. There's always a good array of t-shirts and tops here. Siva Co, which basically means Caesar Day, or words to that effect. In this section you can actually adopt your own Ecron.
They're not much more than the thing that you got there, right, friends? Okay, let me just show you. Here's a toy. This is the one you're attracted with. Yeah, you can follow along to it. So you have to pop your wings, open them out.
Now here's the springbok on your right. They get their name because they're able to spring about 6 feet high in the air and about 13 feet out, and they do that at the same time. They'll do that when they are really excited about something or honestly kind of frightened. They are some of the fastest underneath the cheetah. All or most know that cheetahs are the fastest animal, but they are a very close second. That is all over their fur. They are extremely social, and they will be in groups of about 5 to 15 with one alpha male and one alpha female, and those two will actually be the primary breeders of the pack. Those are the sable antelopes all the way on your left, and they are the emblem of Harambe Wildlife Reserve. This herd over here are the wildebeests. Wildebeests get their name wild beast from the Afrikaans, which by the way, the Afrikaans is a South African Dutch language that is used in Africa, along with some Swahili as well. So sometimes you'll hear all of our safari guides using either language to kind of talk about our animals here. Ooh, our celebrities are coming up, the Maasai giraffes. Now they are called Maasai specifically because of their extremely unique spotting pattern. It's a little bit more irregular and messy looking. They kind of have a jagged leaf edge look to their spots, and no two spots on a giraffe are ever the same, kind of like our fingerprints. These guys here are the elands on your right hand side. Both male and females will have the horns, and they have a very unique spiral to those horns, and that's how you can tell them apart, because they kind of do look like our bongo friends that were in the forest. Holy cattle. Now these horns can grow to be about 32 to 36 inches long. And don't worry, they're not too heavy on their heads. They're actually pretty hollow inside these horns, and they have a really cool function to them here as well. And this guy up close, actually, you'll get a better look at his spots. A group of giraffes standing all together is called a tower, which is pretty fitting because they can grow to be about 18 to 20 feet tall. Now, if you look at his tongue while he's eating, oh my gosh, he's like, why did you just say that? Such a strange request. They have about an 18-inch long tongue to be able to stretch their necks. And in the back a little bit are the mandrill monkeys. They're still really small, but mandrills actually are some of the largest. And they have that red and blue face markings, just like Rafiki. Rafiki actually does mean friend in Swahili as well. But as a little introduction to our elephants, here are the greater flamingos. They are the lightest shade of pink flamingo that you've probably seen, just because they are the largest in size. Their ears, they can get down to about 15 degrees lower in temperature. So they have a pretty good system going for them. We have the white rhinoceros on your right-hand side. Now, white rhinos are the largest in size of all the rhinos. They can weigh in at about 4,000 to 5,000 pounds. Close view on your right here. He's a little guy. This is our Bontebok. He is the only Bontebok we have out on the reserve. And unique story, there was once only 17 left of them in the entire world. And a farmer noticed that, tried to protect as many as he could on his land, and now helped reboost the population. This was around the 20th century, so there's about less than 3,000 of them, which is much better than 17. Oh, any of our warthogs foolish, they're great. Over here are the ostrich eggs, and ostriches don't go too far from their eggs.
We're currently on the train to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Nice building up there, hopefully with some aircon.
Wildlife Express with service to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Here, you'll discover a wide range of animal adventures, from the affection section, where you can get up close and personal with domesticated animals like goats, sheep, and more, to sneak peeks at animal care in action at our veterinary, nutrition, and science centers. Also, be sure to check out the animation experience at Conservation Station, where you can learn to draw your favorite Disney characters inspired by live animals from one of our animators.
There you are, he said it for me.
The tradition of animals and animation reaches all the way back to Walt Disney himself and his long-standing passion for conservation. He believed it was important that we protect our wildlife and preserve our natural world. This sense of motivation shaped his legacy, from animation to conservation, to the very adventures we offer here at Disney's Animal Kingdom each and every day. As we make our way to Rafiki's Planet Watch, keep an eye out for some of the exciting wildlife we might encounter along the way, and the highly trained specialists who care for them. From ostriches and rhinos to the mighty African elephant, the species we care for here at Disney's Animal Kingdom are some of the very same animals that inspired animated classics like The Lion King, The Jungle Book, and more.
At this time, everyone does need to remain seated at all times while the train is in motion.
Did you know Bambi was the first animated feature to bring live animals into the studio? In the 1940s, Walt Disney and his animators modeled characters from the film after the movements and natural behaviors of their real-life counterparts. Even with the latest advances in computer animation, this tradition continues today, as animators travel throughout the world to observe animals in their own surroundings And that includes here at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
As we approach Conservation Station, a few reminders. The train is the only way in and the only way out of Conservation Station. So once you're done exploring, come right back to the train station. We'll get you the rest of the way back to Harambe. Trains depart every 7 to 10 minutes. Here at Rafiki's Planet Watch, you'll find the petting zoo, veterinary and hospital, reptiles and amphibians, nutrition and science centers, and the animation experience where you can learn to draw the Disney characters. Please remain seated until the train comes to a full stop and the cast members have opened the doors for you.
Okay, we're in the conservation station where they look after species that may need a little help. There's a bit of a scrap going on there. He's like, help! I'm hanging on by a thread. Go on, mate, you can get back on. Don't drop. You can do it, buddy. Just gotta believe. He's having trouble filming under the spotlight. He's getting there though. Isn't that what his mate tried to push him off? Another one underneath with the leaf, having a good little roll about. You're having all the fun with that leaf. Let's move on. There's some giant millipedes there. The Chinese crocodile lizard.
Depending on who you're around to do it.
This is the weirdest hidden Mickey I've ever seen. Made up of 3 types of skin: a skink skin, a monitor skin, and a python skin. Here's another section where they look after endangered species. Some that are close to endangered. There's a lesson for us all. Use less pesticides. Oh my! Is that an escapee there? Look at the colour on that little thing there. Absolutely beautiful. There he is. But as beautiful as his colour is, don't be saying hello to him anytime soon. That's a blue poison dart frog. I'm quite sure it'll make your stomach feel a bit icky if it gets you. I'm going to talk a little quietly because these guys are all in a free lesson with an actual Disney artist. You can just see him at the back there. He will teach you how to draw a Disney character. Like I say, this is free. So come up to Rafiki's Planet Watch and draw yourself a Disney character. Here they're drawing Timon, I believe. So we've now entered a different area. This is called the affection section, where there are animals, goats, pigs, cattle, but you can come and meet them face to face for that matter. So that section there, you've got to clean your hands before you come in. Obviously you don't want to pass anything nasty on to the animals, but you can come, give them a stroke, say hello. Hello. Aren't you lovely?
Hi.
Yes. Just rest your head on his bottom, don't you? That's it. New hobby of ours now, goat rubbing. Yes, you do like that, don't you? Yes. This is a chill out zone for the goats. Excuse me. Fortunately, kids get excited. Don't realise there's other people here. Hello, buddy. Got a nice little brush. How'd you like that? Oh, you like that? Hello, gorgeous.
Oh my god, I just love her face. She just looks like she's joking.
We're now facing the Forbidden Mountain. It's not Everest, but this is a shrine to it. And if you look carefully, the temples are meant to line up with the mountains. Slightly out, but close enough. So we're currently at Expedition Everest. If you listen very carefully, you'll hear the dulcet screams of people as they fly down the side of a mountain. Here they come. There you go. Anyway, I can't ride this ride for medical reasons. Obviously my disability won't allow me to ride this ride, especially after the entertainment I had with Space Mountain and the pain that it's put me in for the rest of the holiday. I'm definitely not taking any further chances. Anyway, Fizzgig loves this ride. She loves a good roller coaster, so yeah, if anyone wants to be a professional +1, then please feel free to join us. Then yeah, Fizzgig has someone to ride with, but she's gone through the single rider line for Everest and she's got through pretty quickly, so I'm just waiting for her to come out now. Then we're going to have a little mooch in the store and then hopefully we might get some ice cream, but we shall see. Well, after an eventful day at Animal Kingdom, we decided to come back and freshen up, and we went to Disney Springs, which on a Saturday evening, Labor Day weekend, probably wasn't the best idea. It was rammed. Near enough every car park was full. Orange was full, then lime, and we ended up in grapefruit just. But yeah, everywhere was full. Everywhere had a minimum of 45 minutes just to get on the waiting list to eat there, and we thought, no, we'll just cut our losses. And we came back to Coronado Springs and we're in El Mercado now, and yeah, loads of fruits, loads of space, dead easy, cheaper, and because we've got these fantastic resort mugs. Our drinks are free. Anyway, so gonna finish off the vlog now. Please leave us a comment below. I'll try and respond to any that I see. Give us a thumbs up, I really do appreciate that, and it helps people find the vlog. Subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit the notification bells. So tomorrow we're off to Epcot. I'm still in two minds whether my back will put up with Guardians of the Galaxy, but we're going to try and ride that. Hopefully we can. Hopefully I don't hurt me back. Hopefully we don't throw up, because there's a lot of people that have issues with travel sickness with that one, but we'll see. See how I feel tomorrow. But anyway, until then, bye.